exciting edition of Jeffrey Show Live. See, I'm your host, Jeffrey Taylor. Woo! And on tonight's edition of Jeffrey Show Live, I'm going to be giving you guys the 2018 Survivor Series prediction. This is for all of the bragging rights. I said all of the bragging rights. So there's been so much that's been going on in WWE land, the entire universe, and I wasn't able to do any recap videos and any review videos. Just getting back from New York, networking up there, doing my thing, trying to make my splash in the wrestling business up north, like Vince McMahon would say, the North territories, trying to converge over there from the dirty South, from the Crockett promotions in this sense. But seriously, I definitely want to talk a little bit about what's been going on, because the universe has been out of control, especially on Twitter land as well. So without further ado, let's get into what everybody's been talking about. Becky freaking Lynch is a tough SOB. There's no doubt about it. Period. It's done. It's set. Becky Lynch, she's... Woo! Do you guys remember how they was talking about Bayley versus Sasha Banks at NXT Brooklyn? You guys remember how they was talking about Charlotte Flair and her amazing pay-per-view performances? Becky Lynch now has something attached to her name. Even Bayley had something attached to her name this entire time. Now, we all knew that Becky was good. We all knew that nothing was wrong with her. We all knew that the Four Horsewomen women were something special. Becky's had tremendous matches with all three of the other Four Horsewomen, along with others. But this is Becky Lynch's time. She's finally getting that moment, that time, that shine. Now, although she was the first women's draft pick, and she was the first SmackDown Live Women's Champion, she had accolades. She had, but this was it. But it came at a price. It came at a price in the terms of how this affects Survivor Series. Becky Lynch's injury, where her face is injured, as they would say. She suffered a concussion, a broken nose, amongst other things. She will not be competing against Ronda Rousey at the Survivor Series 2018 for the brand supremacy. It's very unfortunate. It sucks, but at the end of the day, it also makes for something special, in my opinion. I think that Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania 35, isn't it 35, y'all? 35 is the match that we never knew that we wanted, because everyone was so gung-ho on Charlotte and Ronda Rousey. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it real. That now we know that Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey will happen at the Survivor Series 2018. That's going to be done with. Let's get it out the way early. Like, we thought we wanted at WrestleMania. Give me Becky versus Ronda Rousey, 100% heavy, and make sure you keep her from around that big bitch Nia Jax. I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying, body shaming Jeffrey. You can't call a woman a bitch. Oh, you can't say, me and Nia, we see each other. Nia know what she did, and, you know, it is what it is. This is a physical sport. This isn't ballerina, as JR would say, and it is what it is. Nia Jax did the damage, and let's move on from it. Like, I don't have anything else to say, to be honest. She did it. Yeah, the gloves fit. It was right there. She stiffed her. And we've had so many other people that get caught in the moment and they stiff them, especially the men. So it happened. I'm not mad at her, to be honest. I mean, she created a moment. So, who's winning between Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey? I think that Ronda Rousey should win. She's the champion. Charlotte Flair kind of makes the match a little awkward not being the champion, but she's stepping in on the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. So I guess it makes sense, don't get me wrong, but Ronda Rousey, she should win. I don't think that Charlotte needs this win. I mean, she can take it. You know, Charlotte's my favorite out of all of them. I'd love to say H, but I can't demean women this entire video. But at the same time, Charlotte Flair doesn't need to win. So I'm not about to give it to her. Ronda Rousey for the win at the Survivor Series 2018. It seems like the WWE Cruiserweight Championship matchup may be on the main card. Now that the Tag Team Survivor Series match is a pre-show card match. Who's winning between Buddy Murphy, who's the current Cruiserweight Champion, and Mustafa Ali? Mustafa Ali is amazing, and he should have had a WrestleMania moment, but Cedric Alexander had that moment. Is it his time to shine at the Survivor Series 2018 against Buddy Murphy? No, he doesn't need it right now. I think that Buddy Murphy has won the championship at his moment in Australia, and he needs this moment to validate his Cruiserweight Championship reign even more. Mustafa is going to give it to him. Honestly, I don't think that Mustafa should ever hold a Cruiserweight Championship reign. He's done an excellent job against all the Cruiserweights. He's had programs that's been excelling all of the other Cruiserweights, and I feel like he's a man that don't necessarily need the title. You guys think that a title validates you, but you guys have people like Roddy Piper that has never been champion, heavyweight champion. You have so many other people that has never had to hold a belt because of that validation that they didn't need, and they're still legends. Of course, it's a new time, but hey, let's create something that's something special. According to you guys, keep ranking these long title reigns. Let's have somebody like Mustafa that's really good for winning big rivalry matches, but never winning the big one. You guys will love him forever like that. Shout out to Tommy Dreamer because he's good for that as well. Moving on in the show, that SmackDown Tag Team Survivor Series matchup that I was talking about. We have Raw Squad that could probably be defeated by the Usos and New Day alone. Those 5 men right there. But Raw has all these members, which is confusing. They have the new House Party Lucha, Bobby Roode and Chad Gable are the team captains, the Ascension. We have the Revival. It's just a lot going on with that team. It's just a lot. I think the B team is on it too. Raw Tag Team division is so talented. When you really look at it, they have the Revival. They have the B team. They have Bobby Roode, Chad Gable, and the Ascension, and the Lucha House Party. Even though people are joining on that tag team, that is lit. Like, seriously, that's lit, to be honest. The New Day and Usos are just hot. They're over right now. The SmackDown Tag Team division consists of Sanity. Primo and Epico still got a job, you guys. We have the Good Brothers, and we have New Day and the Usos, and all of them. Everybody's loaded, to be honest. Everybody's loaded. Who do I pick to win this matchup? Team SmackDown. For the Usos and New Day alone, Team SmackDown. Don't be stupid with me. Especially on the pre-show. Don't be stupid. They'll probably have half the people in there, so don't be stupid. Moving along in the show, we have Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins. With Dean Ambrose not in a match at this pay-per-view, if I'm not mistaken, you guys, I feel like Dean Ambrose is going to cost Seth Rollins the championship matchup. I am looking forward to these guys not getting the opportunity to do what they truly can do due to Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins currently running the program. So I feel like there's going to be some glitches. Hopefully I'm wrong. But I see Dean Ambrose interfering and costing Team Raw a big matchup, unfortunately. Moving on in this show, we have the WWE Champion, the new WWE Champion, Daniel Bryan. And this isn't just the Daniel Bryan we know and we love. This is a heel Daniel Bryan. This is a bad, a sinister Daniel Bryan. And everybody kind of remembers Daniel Bryan before he was a heel in WWE. They went all the way back. But you really don't have to go too much further. We had Daniel Bryan, who was a heel prior in the WWE before having that big, huge babyface turn that everybody know now. Yes. You guys love all that, but before that happened, this guy was a bad guy with the World Heavyweight Championship, and I loved it. So I'm glad to see Daniel Bryan back as a heel, to be honest. I'm really not picky. I felt like the babyface tweener was getting old anyway. I just wasn't going to be public about it because I like this still. It's like saying, what, yes. I mean, I'm a sucker for it. But similar to The Rock when he turned heel in 2003, sometimes you just got to let go sometimes. And I love this move. Now, he defeated the man that built SmackDown, AJ Styles. He runs the place. AJ Styles loved them. Long title reigns, but she didn't beat CM Punk. AJ had, in my opinion, a not boring title reign, as you guys are saying on Twitter. You guys just be hating, I swear. AJ Styles, this is the perfect way to end his championship, how he naturally wanted, to be honest. He wanted headed into Survivor Series to pick Brock Lesnar. And coincidentally, he loses it as he was supposed to be having a match against Brock Lesnar. Now, no, I was here for Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles too. I think we all was kind of like, again? But wait, we want to see that again. That was a good match. That's not everybody was. Everybody was like, again? Wait. I want to see that again. So I'm excited that Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles could potentially be a WrestleMania-style matchup, to be honest. Like, you guys be like, we saw this already. But these two really got us hyped for Survivor Series, in my opinion. But I'm equally excited for Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar to go at it. This was the match that we wanted so many years ago, and it's finally about to happen. Now, Daniel Bryan neck, not too excited for it, especially seeing how Brock Lesnar threw Jinder Mahal and the Singh brothers this past Monday night on Raw. So it's going to be really interesting, cringeworthy to see Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar, but I honestly think the two will have a good match. So who's winning this contest between the two men? I see Brock Lesnar winning. Yeah, I love Daniel Bryan, but I see Brock Lesnar getting the win and potentially AJ Styles getting involved, you guys. Moving along into the show, you guys, we have the Raw Women's Division against the SmackDown Women's Division. Now, that controversial SmackDown invasion that took place this past Monday on Monday Night Raw, led by Becky Lynch, where she disabled Ronda Rousey's arm and proceeded to do this badass entrance down to the ramp, where if you play the Stone Cold music over Becky Lynch, it was sickening. It was crazy. The Stone Cold comparisons are a compliment, but I just really like for people to just let Becky be Becky. Let these athletes create their own identity. Like, stop comparing them, because I really don't see the Stone Cold comparisons. Like, even when y'all say they're over, you can look at Rock, Mick Foley. Like, I just don't like comparisons. Let Becky, like, be Becky. Like, if I'm Jeffrey Show Live, I don't want to be compared to Terrence J all my life. Like, just let me become a legend on my own name. Like, don't compare me. That's my thought. But anywho, the invasion was crazy, and it leads to this match right here. On Team Raw, Alexa Bliss was the team captain, and she created this monster of a tag team, Nia Jax, a.k.a. the person that ruined the Survivor Series main event between Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch. Nia Jax posted on Twitter for some empathy. I can stand her ass. Nia Jax posted on Twitter, did anybody think about my knuckles and how they made me feel? Girl, if you don't take your butt on somewhere with that sympathy, she's killing me with that Rock cousin favoritism. We have Nia Jax in her newly formed alliance with Tamina. Tamina is actually growing on me. I was like joning on Tamina, but Tamina's actually growing on me. Like dead ass. We also have Mickie James, the living legend herself, a part of Team Raw. In addition to that, we have Natalya and Ruby Riott for the storyline purposes of Team Raw, and I am assuring that there's going to be some confliction, since Ruby Riott has been building a storyline with Natalya breaking her father's glasses and doing a heart attack on her, so she's using that really empathy storyline that she can select on WWE 2K19, I'm sure. On Team SmackDown, and it's actually no better, to be honest. Like, these rosters are low-key sorry when you really put them like that, but that's because they didn't choose Sasha, Bayley, Mandy Rose, you know what I mean? But Team SmackDown had Asuka and Naomi, who was arguably the leaders of that team, in my opinion. Team Paige was the team captain, in a sense, picking the side. With Team Asuka, we had Naomi. Asuka was a sole survivor and eliminated 3 of the women last year when she was dominant. She's not dominant anymore. In addition to that, we have Sonya Deville, who I don't know why she was picked over Mandy Rose, when Mandy Rose eliminated her at the Evolution Battle Royal. You also add backwards sometimes, but that's for storyline purposes, so that's going to be interesting. And we also have Carmella, who's been doing an exceptional job in the year 2018 and even ranked number 7 on PWI rankings for the year. Now, it's a mystery who the 5th person is, if I'm not mistaken, and hopefully it's Mandy Rose after all, but I would love to see the Iconics a part of it, but they're still kind of fresh and young, and they'll get that moment next year, in my opinion. The battle, I guess I have to choose a winner before I go on. Okay. Like I really care. I think that honestly, Team Raw should win. I don't know who would pin Asuka though, but I don't know who would pin Nia Jax. I really don't want Nia Jax's momentum to go down. Maybe Ember Moon would interfere, but I would hate if people are making their team lose that bad. Like this is some Team WWF versus Team WCW sabotage all over again. Or Big Show heel turn. That's another topic. Okay, I want Team Raw to win though. Asuka needs to take a pin. She's already taken some pins this year. Asuka, you gonna have to take something, get counted out or something. Team Raw for the win with that one. Moving along in the show, speaking of the Big Show, he's gonna be leading the bar to take on the Authors of Pain, who's being led by Drake Maverick. Of the interaction between the Big Show and Drake Maverick should be a lot of fun at the Survivor Series 2018. Who's getting this win? Whew, this is pretty tough. I really don't care for this matchup too much, to be honest. And you'll be surprised because I like all 4 men. This matchup may be the match that the Author Pains need to really show what they've done in WWE NXT. Now, they're not bad. They just haven't gotten a chance to show what they can do. Similar to the do-it-yourself DIY and the Revival rivalry that they had that was really great back in the NXT. I'm going with the Big Show to turn heel and join Authors of Pain. I'm going with the Authors of Pain to win with the Big Show turning heel on the bar. Honestly. And in our main event of the Survivor Series 2018, we have Team Raw. The captain was Baron Corbin, and he selected Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler. We also have Bobby Lashley, who was the last person to qualify. We have Finn Balor, and we have the Chosen One. I said the Chosen One to the wrong person, but Braun! Taking on Team SmackDown with the team captain of The Miz, and it was Daniel Bryan. So Daniel Bryan won the championship after being rewarded for being an a-hole, and now he's the champion, and now he's a bad guy. The villain always wins. The good guy never wins. Blah, blah, blah. And who's on that team? Rey Mysterio, who secured his spot. Wow, boo-boo. Randy Orton. We also had Jeff Hardy, who just got the willy-nilly replace Daniel Bryan, because Daniel Bryan had to go. And we also had Samoa Joe, who learned his spot from taking out Jeff Hardy. And we have Shane O'Mac, which I don't know why. Team SmackDown isn't bad, but Team Raw is a badass team. A badass team. And with that being said, I expect for Team SmackDown to win. Seriously, Team Raw is just too good of a team to lose. But also for storyline purposes, I expect Team Raw to win because Braun Strowman said he's going to neuter Baron Corbin before this year is out and get another WWE Championship. Excuse me, a WWE Universal Championship matchup. So that kind of put me on Team Raw. Team SmackDown really don't need to win after they won the World Cup in some bullshit manner and one of them was threatened. Team Raw is being threatened more by Seth McMahon, so it makes sense for them to get the win. Although, I'm still going to go with the plot twist because WWE has been so unpredictable these days. Go with Team SmackDown to get the victory. Now, who do you guys think is going to get the wins on Team SmackDown and Team Raw throughout the show? These are my picks, a rundown if you guys didn't get me and if I was all over the place. I go with Ronda Rousey to win the matchup. I go with Brock Lesnar to win the matchup. I go with Buddy Murphy. I'm getting everybody's names wrong these days. I'm going with Buddy Murphy to retain the championship. I'm going with the Authors of Pain to get the win. I'm going with Nakamura to get the win. I'm going with Team SmackDown, team captains Uso to lead them to the win. I'm also going with Team SmackDown in the main event, led by The Miz to get the win. And I also am going with Team Raw, Nia Jax, Alexa Bliss, all of them to get the win. Let me guys know your predictions for the Survivor Series 2018 this Sunday because you guys know that bragging rights and engaging and commenting and speaking amongst each other makes us all fun and so much worth it, you guys. I'm going to catch you guys later on another exciting edition of Jeffrey Show Live.